All right, welcome back to Nails by Sora. It is the 25th of December. It is Christmas, but we are doing our New Year's manicure today, and this is what it is. I had posted a video on the 26th. I think this video is going to post on the 27th. So this video posted yesterday of different samples of nails to do for New Year's, and I had asked you to make your guesses as to which one I was going to choose, and I chose this one with a little flair. I got these charms specifically to do this manicure. Actually, I had originally gotten a different one, which I will show you when I go and do the charm placement, but I decided that couldn't really figure out a way to get it to fit on my nails. So I'll have to play around with it a little bit, but I love the way this turned out. I wanted to do my dominant hand, my non-dominant hand first, so that I could get a lay of the land, see if I liked it as I was going through and putting it together, and make any adjustments that I needed to before I went in and showed you what I did. But what I do want to show you, and I'm going to turn off my overhead light for a moment, is this is a flash gel, a light gel. I can't think of what it is technically called at the moment, but I think it's called flash glitter, where when you turn on your flashlight, the sparkles really come out. So obviously when you have the regular light on, it's sparkly, but when you put a flashlight on it, it just brings it out all the more. And this flashlight's not really doing it justice. It's a little crappy flashlight that I use for the laser pointer for my cats. But I will take pictures of it later and show you with my... Can I show you with my phone? Yeah, I'll take pictures with the flash on my phone and show you how they really look. But I'm so excited to put this together for you. Laser pointer. My cat's hearing the clicking of it, and she knows what that means, so she's staring at me. So I'm gonna start off with doing my pointer finger and my pinky finger just in the all over cover, and we're going to be using Maleficent from Daily Charm. This is their charm gel. It's the first of their gel polish that I bought. It came in a kit. It's Autumn Flash Gels, I believe. Yeah, Twinkle Flash Gel Polish. So all the information will be in the description box below. But it's going to be standard application. I'm going to do 3 coats just to really make it pop. I did my left hand a little ass backwards. I went and did 3 coats on the accent nails. And then because I used my gel liner, it wasn't quite having the same opacity as the full coverage nails, so I went in after I was almost finished and I did a 4th coat. So I think I'm going to lay the dominant amount of color on with the bottle brush just so that I can get as much opacity as I am able to with this color, and then I will neaten up the lines with the liner brush. But I'm just going to go ahead and put on the polish on my pointer and my pinky finger, and you can see it is quite translucent. You really have to build it up, but it is well worth it. And I like using my liner brush to go in and pull the color down along the free edge and the cuticle line. I picked up the wrong brush. This is my longer liner brush. Yes, baby, I know I'm ignoring you guys tonight. But this assures that you can really get it all the way down to the cuticle line so that it's got that seamless coverage. And I do have a bit of pooling, so I will clean that up with a cleanup brush before I cure. All right, so I'm going to cure these two nails, and then I'm going to go in and do 2 more coats before moving on to the nails with the French manicure. All right, so the first 2 nails are finished. I've based and top coated them to get it out of the way. And now we're going to move on to the French portion. Now I did have difficulty with my left hand, so I imagine I'll have difficulty with my right hand because I'll be using my non-dominant hand. I'm used to doing a rounded smile line. So it was difficult for me to get down the hang of doing the straight line. Now it is straight, but it has to go over the curvature of the nail, so it is straight while being still somewhat curved. So I'm going to draw the line first. First I have to put a little bit more polish onto my palette, and then we're going to fill it in with the bottle brush. So I'm going to mark off the point at which I want them to meet. Make sure it's even on both, and you can actually draw a line going straight up because it's going to be filled in anyway. So with my left hand, I went down from the side wall up to the center of the smile line. So I'm going to try to do the same with my left hand, and we'll see how that works, or I should say using my left hand.
You don't need to hide. Come closer so that we can be together. Everything that has been don't matter no more. We've burned it.
Comes down a little bit too far. All right, so we've got our demarcation, and now I'm going to go in with the bottle brush, the bottle brush. The other cat has arrived. Hello, baby. Yes, love. And away she's gone. All right, so there's some pooling on the sides. It's a little bit more transparent in the center. So I'm going to pull some of the color towards the line. Not bad, not bad at all. So as I said, this will take multiple coats to build up the opacity, but I want to get the basic shape down so I don't have to worry about that. All right, I'm going to take a chance and just move on to my next finger. By take a chance, I mean I'm not going to cure. And I'm going to draw my center line, and then I'm going to bring that down on either side. It's a little bit too in on this side because my center demarcation is off. It's not in the center. That's better.
Time flies, yet there's butterflies.
All right, one more nail to go.
different way. You make me wanna live this life to the fullest, to the fullest. I will read you love poems. Hope that you get convinced. Then I'll play something really slow and ask you to dance with me.
If you see some red along the cuticle and the sidewalls, it is not blood. My last manicure was red and I did not remove all of it cleanly, which is fine because you won't see it once the black is over it. And I will be doing some cleanup filing anyway, so likely it'll be removed at that point.
To the fullest, you make me understand this place in a whole different way. You make me wanna live this life to the fullest.
All right, so that is pretty good. I do want to straighten this line a little bit. It's a little curved. All right, so I'm going to cure, and then I'm going to go ahead and do 2 more coats. Hopefully only 2 more. I shouldn't need to do 3 more coats if I'm using the bottle brush. All right, so I'm happy to say I only had to do 2 coats. The original one that you saw, and then 1 more after that. I have a bit of a rough edge over here. Because I used the bottle brush, so I was able to get the most opacity. And then I went in with my liner brush just to touch up some edging. I do have some pooling here, but I will file that away once I do my cleanup. So now we're going to do the last part of our detailed work before I go in and do the rhinestones. And that is putting in the accent lines. So I didn't do an accent line on my left thumb because I went and put in the larger crystals and I didn't want a black line going through. So we're going to do 2 straight, well, I'm going to do the accent line on the smile line and then the straight line, the vertical line up through the center of the other 2 nails. And for that, I am going to use my dirty brush, which I'm getting all over everything. No, I'm not using that brush. I'm using the longer one. So let's clean that and make sure there's no residual base or top coat or black or anything else that may be on it. And we're going to try to put in as delicate a line as possible. So I dip in and I wipe it along the edge of the pot. And then I dip my finger in it as usual. Okay, so let's move this out of the way. And we're just going to follow the line that we already created. So I'm not pressing down with the brush. I'm just lightly guiding the edges of the top bristles. And then I'm going to go down the other side. So it is a bit thicker than I would like down here. So once again, I'm going to go in with my cleanup brush and I'm going to try to thin out that line. Beautiful.
We're so blessed to have you.
So now I'm going to do the same thing with my other nails. I really think it helps to get a straight line if you stop breathing, as I seem to keep doing. Breathe. Little curved on one side and not on the other.
Don't need to hide. Come closer so that we can be together. Everything that has been don't matter no more. We've burned it. All those whirlwinds can't touch us no more. We've earned it. We've earned it.
And now I'm going to draw the vertical line, which is just straight from the cuticle line up to the center peak.
Got me rushing, panning, I'm so lit. Like lilies you open, the fragrance goes to my head, my darling. I get everything that has been don't matter no more. We've burned it. All those whirlwinds can't touch us.
So this is what we have so far. Now that I've cured some gel onto my skin, I will clean that up later. But the main charms we're going to be used, I have in this box, and you may have seen this box before, but I have repurposed it. And that is because the smaller charms that I have, the rhinestones kept jumping quadrants. And if I had trouble picking out, there were multiple sizes, and if I wanted to pick out the sizes I wanted, I'd have to dump it out. But I couldn't because they're not individual compartments. If I dumped one compartment out, the whole lot would come out. So what I ended up getting is one of these cases, which has individual pill boxes with individual lids. So if I want to empty out one compartment, that's a lot easier. And I had originally put my larger gems in here as well, but then I decided they might work better for this case. So that way I can see what I have, and they're smaller, or larger rather, so they're not gonna jump cases, and I can pick out the ones that I want. So the original charm that I wanted to use, this is the one that we're going to use on my thumb. Come back. But the original one I was looking at is this one, which I absolutely love. It's almost like an ear cuff, but I couldn't figure out a way to place it on the nail where it would lay flat. So I decided to use this one instead, and we are going to accent it with a cuticle cuff, which I have right here. So I've got the cuff here, and then I've got this piece here, and then I put 2 accent rhinestones on either side, just because this cuticle bar is a little bit wider than the width of the gem, and I thought it looked a little bit odd. So we're going to take out one of those, and then for the rhinestones on my middle finger and my ring finger, we're going to use, not that one, we're going to use one of those. Would help if I used the right tools. Not that one, that one. Rhinestone. So we need 2 larger rhinestones, and we need 4 smaller rhinestones to bookend on each nail. Oh, and we also need 2 of these for either side of the cuticle bar. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my thicker base gel, because it'll really help to encapsulate or secure the gems. I need to put more in here. I'm going to use my application brush from Madame Glam. And I will try to get rid of the air bubbles as we go. As we go, as we go. I'm just gonna push it towards the cuticle and then pull it away up the length of the nail to level it out. Then we can use our liner brush to make sure we get down along the side walls.
In a whole different way, you make me wanna live this life to the fullest.
So these, for the rhinestones, I am going to go nail by nail, and I'm going to flash cure once I have them where I want them. All right, so I'm going to place the cuticle bar first.
Forget all the worry
If I can pick it up.
when you're with me. Let every wave gently kiss away.
So this nail is slightly shorter than on my left hand. So it's going to nest in, well, it does on my left hand also. It nests inside the cuticle bar, which is fine. And then I'm going to take the two smaller rhinestones. This is too large. I used smaller ones. I will have to replace these later. Right, one in there, and one in there. And then we'll just straighten that out so it's in the center. All right, and now we're going to flash cure. All right, moving on to the last two nails. With my application brush, going to apply the gel the same way, and then we're just going to line up the rhinestones in order.
We give you our best. We're so blessed to have you. Anchor our hearts and give us a fresh start.
So we're going to take a small one and place it right at the base of the line. A large one. Without a hair, and place it right above that, and then another small one right above that. Needs to go a little bit further up the nail to match on my.
Everything that has been don't matter no more. We've burned it. All those whirlwinds can't touch us no more. We've earned it. We've earned it.
All right, so here's the tricky part, at least on my thumb. On my left hand, I intentionally flooded the cuticle because I needed to be able to get around the gems and fully encapsulate, excuse me, not encapsulate, but secure the gems. So first I'm going to pool the gel in the center of this nail. I'm going to clean off my liner brush, and I'm just going to make sure I get it into all the nooks and crannies of the interior space. And then I'm going to pull some gel into the secondary area up above so that there's no tackiness and I don't have to worry about hairs collecting and it's fully secured. Now for the rest of the nail though, I'm going to be a little heavy-handed, go around, and then I will clean up any spillage and traveling of the gel with my cleanup brush.
I want someone like you to stand by me always, and I dream of a man like you, warm and tender every single day. What if we would join our forces? What a bliss. You make me understand this place in a whole different way. You make me wanna live this life to the fullest.
So I'm just going to turn my finger upside down so I can get all the gels pooled towards the apex, and then I'm going to give it a full 60-second cure.
Time flies, yet there's butterflies in my palms and in my eyes. Now echoes from the other night, gossip about our delight. What if we would join our forces? What a bliss. You make me understand this place.
All right, so here we are with our finished manicure. Thank you so much everyone for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video. I would be remiss if I didn't mention that this manicure was inspired by Nail Prof in Russia. I will put her information or their information down below in the description box. But first I'm going to finish off with cuticle oil. As always, keep those cuticles nice, healthy, and hydrated. You want to make sure you get under the nail also because, well, if you do, I definitely do. I do a bit of cleanup filing underneath the nails, and you want to make sure that the hyponychium is healthy. That's the piece of skin that connects your nail to your nail bed, your nail plate, and you just want to make sure that you keep the skin under and around your nails as healthy as possible. Thank you everyone so much for joining me. I really appreciated it. If you like this video, please give me a like and a subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that you always know when new videos are available. This may be the last video of the year. I'm not sure. I would like to do at least one more, especially one going out on the 31st, but I'm not sure. It depends on how busy I am up until the new year. But I hope everyone is happy and healthy and has a wonderful and joyous new year. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas if you celebrate, or just a happy holiday season. I'm going to turn off the light and see if I can get these nails sparkling like they should in the flashlights. Otherwise I will post a picture so that you can see it with the phone flash. I did not nick my cuticle, but I had some dry skin that I went and used the my cuticle nippers on, so that's what that is. But that's going to do it. I will see you in the flashlight.